Hey heroes, Isaac Zephyr here. Oh, frame rate. Alright, well, while we wait for that, I'm thinking it might be our new equipment. I spent quite a lot of time EXP grinding, so I think I might have a little too powerful of stuff for CPU to handle, considering how much it has to think about each tick. Alright, give it a sec. So we got a new sword, which is ridiculous. So many things that can't fit on the page. Let me see if I can't. There we go. That was a couple hundred levels of grinding. It's kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. Same with our armor and whatnot. The other bit is that I turned all of our other loot that we weren't actually using into usable stuff. You know, I'm just gonna pause that there. I mean, it could be where we are in the Nether, but I'm pretty sure it's just how much the game's got to think about each tick. Yeah. Come on. Anyway, I found another pigman village. Ideally, I want to take it on, but I need our frame rate at higher than garbage if I'm going to do that. Or I guess I won't have the choice. Yep. Also, since for whatever reason, once I got in the Nether with this armor, I became ridiculous fast. And oh yeah, and we also have this uber bow. Now the objective is that we'll get something strong enough to actually hurt Urghast. Yeah. Because he was presenting us quite the problem in our last visit to the Twilight here. You know, I'm actually going to turn the sound up a little bit. Also, I don't know what the deal with this stuff is. I think this is, like, he'll take bleed damage when I hurt him. I think I can collect that. I'm really not sure. I put a bunch of enchantments on that I didn't really know what they did. They were new things. Uh-oh. That was normal pigman. Alright. Just gonna pound through here, not for the levels, but for the equipment, and just for the sake of testing out this gear. I also figured out the reason why our stuff was not repairable in the crafting table. I'm just gonna put the sound back to max. Then maybe just turn up my headset. Still seems quiet for some reason. Toss that gold for now. Potion of swiftness, cool. Alright, so I can hear them spawning all over the place. So I'll try to be quick. Anyway, so this is kind of our uber equipment for taking on Urghast. Oh no, that's these things. The souls disappearing. Speaking of which, I need to remember to A, drink this potion of fire resistance. I came prepared. My original reason for this Nether trip is actually that I want to find a purple chocobo. They are basically the best chocobo. They are apparently available in the Nether and the End. I've yet to find one here in the Nether. Just food. You also notice I'm using the pink backpack. I've filled the black one up with stuff for our return trip to the Twilight Forest. Pants, a staff. Sure. This stuff's all basically just going to be levels. And hopefully I find another. Yeah. Just put that there. Throw another fire resist in there. Yeah, the gas shell is there and everything just because my hunt here is actually for a chocobo. Ooh, crystal bow. Yeah, and these swords and whatnot are basically a bunch of levels in our enchantment table. Granted, I think we've basically got everything we can get on our equipment right now, so I'm not too concerned with levels at the moment. Would be nice to repair our gear before our trip, though. Yeah, Pigman Mage. Where is he? I knocked him in the lava. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what's with these frame... Oh. I crashed. Oh. Alright, I think we're back. Things seem pretty okay. Shoot him again. Alright, everything seems fine. Oh. Did the mage teleport? Oh, hey. You ain't getting away that easy. Definitely need to knock back on the sword. Where'd the mage go? There we go. Yeah, his soul is black. More of these cursed bones. Still don't know what they do. Some magma creams. Weird. I'm not a huge fan of this armor while we're here just because it makes us so fast. Worried about running into the lava. But anyway. Come on. Now, I'm hoping this place is another portal. But anyway, moving on. Made some uber gear to take on Urghast with. And we are searching right now for a purple chocobo. 4 minutes of... Is he immune to this sword? I think we're lagging out again. Yep, impending crash. Well, might as well log out. Alright. There we are. Yeah, I think we might be a little powerful just because of all the levels. Could be wise to dial it down a little bit. At least on the armor, and possibly the sword as well. They're making a lot of unnecessary lag with it. I mean, we got stuff like exude, knockback, which we don't even want. We'll definitely fix the levels on this. This was more or less just a test for this skewer equipment. Took me forever to make. I filmed a lot of Where'd that guy go? Mage has to be somewhere. Fire's going off. There he is. He'll be back. He'll teleport or something. Alright, let's let him come back on his own accord. Else we're gonna lose him. We got a minute and a half of fire resist. Let's explore this village. What I'm hoping for are some hook shoots. Because if we can get some more, we can try out the manual shoot. Which is, I think, exactly like the hook shoot, except for you do the pullback on your own. Which means it'll give us a little more control. Yeah, no, we're not going to make that without breaking down this fence. Here we are. Okay. I'll take 2 free blocks of diamond. Scroll of escape. Reinforced iron chest. You'll need the spawn magnet cube. Some extra torches. Can easy this stack. Well, that can stack, I guess. Emerald chunks. Magma creams. I guess you can probably just punch through here. Get everything we can. Extra torches we don't really need. Might as well take the spawn cubes. Alright, how do we get down here? Alright, we're out of our fire resistance, so swig. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hell, we'll just swim. Yeah, I think the enchantment table mod that basically gives us full control is a little overpowered now that I overall think about it. There's a lot of glitches, one of which I found involving our meteor armor, because we can take the magnetization off of it and gain 6 levels, and then right-click to re-add the magnetization. So there's a little infinite level loop there that I think got overlooked when someone decided that both mods should be in the pack. Which, you know, isn't a huge deal, but, you know, a little overpowered. Because, you know, you could just sit there gaining levels that way. Granted, that was no fun. I had to put myself in dumb, life-threatening situations. Hey, zombie pigman. Yeah, I think I might just take some of this stuff off. Oh, you are a regular pigman. Oops. So, whoop. try using this scroll of escape, see what this does. Right after, though, we want to mark this area on our map. Pigman Village 2. Dang it. There we are. Green like our other ones. This doesn't do anything. Great. Alright, let's keep going. Haven't found any backpacks this go. They're this segment. I'm surprised. Anyway. Kind of had enough here. We're a little too powerful. So I'm gonna fix that. Spread our levels out a bit between other things. Alright, now how are we gonna get out of here? Alright. Can't stack any of this. You can stack that. Alright. Whoa. Alright. This place was under another fortress, so we should be able to get back up somewhere through the fortress. Oh. That's not good. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here, heroes. If I find a chocobo, I'll resume, but if not, I, just want to get out of here. So we'll see you back in the real world. Alright, here we are. Got him. Alright. Back into our portal. We got another 30 or so levels, not too bad. See, we were moving much faster while we were in the Nether, and I'm still not sure why. Anyway, some stuff I gotta show you here back on the ranch. Number one being Liberty here. We got a green chocobo. I got a couple of golden guest shells, but it turns out you only need the lovely ones to actually get them to breed. They still have a normal mutation chance, and somewhere there's another yellow one around here somewhere. Unless he died. Not too concerned. But anyway, put this stuff away. Armor. Go there. No, actually I want to see what this reinforced iron chest is like. Let's see, can I put it? Ooh. It's wide. Well, let's put these cursed bones in it. They have no function whatsoever. And blocks of diamond and stuff. Anyway, you guys all know my organization routine. Gold sword. I couldn't take the enchantments off those, but I'll show you kind of how I got the levels that I did. Oh, I need another chest for armor. Let's do put... We made this out of cobblestone. Cobblestone now goes up here, so we'll put those there. No, I don't have any wood. Do I have any left over in here? Got some oak. Some sakura. Alright. Alright. There we are. Get some more lawn. Yeah. Scroll of escape. Not sure what it's supposed to be doing, but wasn't doing it while we were there. Put this fire resist in there. Wheat. Put the guy shell. We didn't use it. Spawn eggs. I had the chocobo spawn egg here, so I guess spawn eggs in the chest. There. Fence. Torches. I can go in here, I suppose. Actually, we'll put the full stack and just keep the small stack. Arrows go in quiver number 2. Take these 2 iron swords and mix them. Oh, not my Legalia bow. Alright, now start sorting through all this stuff. Yep. Necrotic bone, gold, gas tier, more gold, potion. That the bow, which we're gonna take those. It's just this is a waste of a lot of durab. No, this one's a long bow. What's the difference? Okay, I guess there's a difference between those 2 bows. Who knew? Charcoal. Oh, that's my charcoal. Keep the charcoal. Netherrack. Put that other brick in there. Blaze spawn eggs, because I totally need those. Here we are. These. More of those. And skyberry. I think I had one of those in here. Didn't have any duskberries though. I don't think I got it. Gunpowder, that. Put the other crisp bones in there. The armor. Is there anything I can repair? There's some chain boots there. There's an iron helm there. Alright. Should make some half slabs for that. Actually, I might have some stone ones that would look pretty nice. There we go. Stop me falling from that hole. Yeah, that in there. Yep. Nothing else I can repair. Piece of iron. Elements. Chain boots. 2 bows. Now the crystal bows are, from what I understand, the strongest of bows. They're actually a diamond bow, so that could be useful. I don't need to spawn zombie pigmen. I should probably just get rid of that. Some grenades. More coal. Crap, I'm gonna move some stuff. I could probably turn them into blocks. Nah, I don't think I have enough of anything to turn it into blocks and actually save any space. Take a stack of coal out, just to put a little bit of coal in. I'll label that as a plant, so that can go there. And this stick is part of the magic stick. I think that should be fine. Now we take these over to our enchantment table, and I'll show you what I did to get all this stuff beefed out. Because what we can do is we can turn this stuff, which the enchantments we're never going to use. There was a whole level. There's 14, 17 more levels. And that one's got the green one. So I couldn't do anything with the iron big sword or the fur cloth boots. So those are stuck enchanted. But the rest of it I can turn into levels. Now I can use these levels to repair stuff. Looks like our armor took a little bit of a beating there. Let's pop it off. Costs quite a few levels to actually repair this anymore, but not that bad. I'm also gonna be removing quite a few levels from this stuff, because we were just there and that was really overpowered. So let's take the Exude off. That's the anti-poison and wither stuff. Take Fiery Aura and Cold Touch off. I still don't know what Afterlife does, but we'll take it off. Yeah, we got 70 levels, but at least that's kind of realistic armor. Take the Exude, Fiery Aura, and Cold Touch off. I'm going to keep Respiration and Aqua Affinity. I don't know what Reading does. A lot of this stuff was just I had the levels. There we go. So that's a little more reasonable for stuff. Unbreaking Protection, take the Exude, the Fiery Aura, and the Cold Touch off. That just makes enemies... It's basically like Uber. It's like Thorns, but with fire and then ice. I like having at least Magnetization 1. We'll take off the Afterlife. There we go. Let's say no more than 4 or 5 enchantments for thing, just to be at least more reasonable. What can this one have? Okay, we have 300 levels. Kind of proving how much effort I put into all of this stuff. So now with these 300 levels, we can repair the sword. Now the soul... I don't want this soul sterling. I think this is the one that gives me their eggs. I want to keep the unbreaking sharpness, but we don't want the knockback. I don't like it. Looting sanguinary is what makes them bleed. Shouldn't need fire aspect. We were a bit strong. Ward is a shield thing. We don't need magnetization on it. I don't know what focus is, so we'll take that down. I want the bloodletting and the soul steel. Soul tether though, and afterlife and blood attuned will take off. Actually, we'll also take off sanguinary. Here we go. 5 soul steel. Let's go test this thing out. I think this will still, yeah, drop souls on kill. So let's try this out. Generic Chocobo, you are the victim. Yep, still drops souls. I don't see any blood, but then again, we are in snow, so. Besides, souls is, I think, the thing I want to go with. Now, what we can do with these souls is, if I go and grab some ender pearls, because I was researching some of the additional mods. Oh yes, and by the way, this is our emergency home supply. I'm going to be using it in our next Twilight trip. We're actually going to build a base there with all this stuff here. Yeah. Alright, so let's get headed to... Where's that Chocobo soul? I think it would be dead by now. Nope, still there. Yeah, so what we can do, and I need to learn how to make a soul altar, but for that I think we need a Book of Shadows. But we can make this Essence Keeper thing. And then what this can do is if we go over and right-click the soul, which is now gone, so we're going to have to kill another Chocobo because they're the only thing in the area. There we go, it's still plenty strong without it. grab that, and it grabs 1 soul. And what we can do with these souls is we can actually drink them for random effects. So I'm going to start collecting the souls of our opponents and using them that way. Now, you can also do this with scythes, but really don't want a scythe. Oh yeah, I forgot, our bow's still massively overpowered. Take off flame and punch. Keep the infinity, keep the unbreaking, keep the power, and keep the blight. Blight inflicts wither damage on things, so there we go. It's a more reasonable bow. So now all of our equipment's actually reasonable. Oh, still fairly powerful, but reasonable. And we have 500 or so levels. And we could probably enchant some other stuff, actually. Get some emergency stuff going on. Let's upgrade this armor as well. But yeah, anything that we enchant is something that we can then use levels to repair, which is a pretty cool concept in my opinion. I kind of like it. So if we throw protection on that, respiration, aqua affinity, thorns, whoop, no more than 60 levels at a time. I'm breaking. Here we go. On this we'll put protection again, thorns, unbreaking, magnetization, protection, feather falling, thorns, unbreaking, and then protection, thorns, unbreaking. There we go. So we'll have some backup armor there. And that one, if we swap it up, I think this will actually make us more beefy defensive. Because it gives us resistance and fire resistance too, which will make us pretty much invulnerable to most attacks with the protection and the actual bit of the armor. Because we're really slow with it on, it seems. Not sure if it actually inflicts slowness or if maybe this just inflicts or gives us some haste. But I'll have that extra armor there just to get some of these levels off our back. We can also pull them off later. But yeah, no, you can enchant stuff and disenchant. Now, there's a bit of a glitch, and I did use it a little bit, but then I realized, you know, it was really overpowered and whatnot, so I started actually grinding my stuff. But we can do stuff like this, like with the Kreknorite helmet, which is meteor gear. We can right click it, which will give it fire protection 4, and then take the levels off. So then you can get a bunch of free levels that way, but it's really overpowered, so I don't really want to be using it. Granted, you know, grinding this stuff up slowly was weeks worth of effort, so, you know, a bit of give, bit of take. Gotta kind of decide how you want to do things. But anyway, I think I've rambled enough. I've kind of explained things, so next episode we'll go fight Urghast, maybe enchant a little more stuff. Actually, my chocos are probably ready to breed, so let's grab some Urghast. I'm probably going to gather some more souls just so that we have this, because we can actually drink the souls. Now I can use our 1 soul as an example. And there we go, it gave us haste and some hunger. So we do get hungry when we drink souls, but by drinking them we get a random good effect. There we go. You two mate. Come on. I was hoping for a blue male. We'll let that thing wander off and die. Okay, so until next time, it's going to be Isaac Zephyr signing out. And I'll see y'all later, heroes, where we're going to take on Urghast with all of our Uber gear. So, I'll see y'all later, heroes.